We are thrilled to have you here as we dive into the exciting world of Python programming. But let's start with the introduction of my teammates that will be guiding you throughout the journey. Firstly, Aditya will be talking about data types and numbers, and Aisha will be letting you know about else ifs. Albert will be letting you know about while loop, and Balraj will be telling you about for loop. Hare Krishna is going to teach you string variables, and Adarsh will be letting you know list variables. Shafiq is going to tell you about dictionary, and Clayton is going to tell you about sets. Junaid is going to teach you booleans, and I'll be giving you all the conclusion that we learned throughout this video.
I'm Balraj and I'm talking about for loop. What is for loop? A for loop is a control flow of statement that is used to iterate over a sequence or execute a set of statements until a condition is met. Here is the code for loop.
Go.
For example, if I say we have to print numbers from 1 to 10, you could have easily printed numbers from 1 to 10 just like this. Here I run this code and it easily shows the output. But what if I say you have to print numbers from 1 to 20,000? You cannot logically type those all numbers. You have to use this code, which I am going to use right now. As you can see, I use this just 2-line code to get the range from 1 to 10. You may wonder that I put the input as 1, 11. So why does it print till 10 only? Because on the 11th it exits the loop and prints the output.
Hey everyone, in today's video we are going to dive into fundamental concepts in Python, that is conditional statement. Conditional statement basically allows us to execute certain pieces of code if the conditions is true or false. So let us see the concepts now. What is the loop? A conditional statement is a concept that allows your code to make decision based on certain conditions. Let us see the syntax now. So first we have the if condition. If the condition is true, then the statement 1 will be executed. And if this second, we have the elif statement. Elif statement can be written in multiple numbers of time, and if this condition is true, then statement 2 will be executed. And finally we have the else statement. If both the conditions doesn't met the criteria, then the statement n will be executed. So let us now run our code in the interpret. So first we'll take the user inputs and we'll write our condition. If a is greater than C colon, then we'll have to write the statement first. Print A is the largest. So basically here we are printing the largest of the numbers. Then we'll have the elif statement. And your statement will be if B is greater than C, we'll print B is the largest. And finally we have the else statement. Else doesn't include any condition. If the previous conditions weren't met, then the else will be executed. So last variable C is the largest. So let us now run our code. So we'll take the user input first. We'll write value of A2, B7 and C9. So it will show C is the greatest because the first conditions and the second conditions weren't met. So the else condition will be executed. Thank you.
Hello guys, I am Shafiq. Today I will start dictionary. So what is a dictionary? Dictionary are used to store data value in key value pairs. A dictionary is a collection which is ordered, mutable and do not allow the duplicates. A dictionary can be created using the big constructor or the curly braces. Once you have created a dictionary, you can add, update, remove the elements using the dict method. Then add the example of the dictionary. This is the object of the dictionary, and product is my key, and for earphone is my value, price is my key, and 800 is my value. So let's run the code. So guys, there is my code dictionary. So my stock is a function, and put in the value in the curly braces. My product is my key, and earphone is the value. We print our dictionary like this. Go ahead. My created dictionary. Product is my key, and earphone is the key value. Suppose we need a separate product, price or quantity. We print like this. My stock, and in the square bracket put in the price value. That is my 800 value is the value of the price.
So myself Albert, and I'm going to be talking about while loop. So before going to be talking about while loop, let's look at what is a loop. So loop is a fundamental programming concept that repeats a section of code until a desired process is complete. And loops are basically essential for saving time and reducing errors. So what if I have to say that you have to print the statement hello world for 5 times? So what you will do is you will use print statement for literally 5 times. So but in that case it makes sense, but what if you have to write that statement for more than 100 times? So that's where the while loop gets introduced. So basically while loop is a control flow statement in most computer programming languages that allows a code to be executed repeatedly based on a given boolean condition. So initializing a variable I, I'm giving its value as 1 while I is less than or equal to 5 colon while I is less than or equal to 5 print hello world, and iterating I is equal to I plus 1. Let's look at the output. So the output here we get is hello world for 5 times. So let's look at another example by just changing its number while I is less than equal to 25. So we get hello world for over 25 times.
Hello everyone, myself Aditya, and I'm talking about data type numbers. The numeric data type in Python represents the data that has a numeric value. A numeric value can be an integer, a float number, or even a complex number. These values are defined as Python int, Python float, and Python complex classes in Python. Let's run the code for numbers in our interpreter. Let's start the code. Here is the code. Variable a is equal to 10 and print a. Print is equal to type of a. Then it is an integer value, then the output will come in integer. And the next code is variable a is equal to 23.5, print a, print type is equal to a, then it's in a float number, then the output obviously will be in a float value. And the next one here comes is a complex number. A is equal to 12 plus 5, and plus 5 is equal to 5 and an imaginary number. Print is equal to a, print type a. Let's see the output. Here comes the integer value first, 10, integer value, and next is the float value 23.5, and the last one is complex number, and it has a complex value.
Hello guys, my name is Harikrishna Manna. Now I'm going to explain string in Python. What is string? A string is a variable in Python in a sequence of characters enclosed in codes. The string can be manipulated with different kind of operations such as formatting, slicing, and concatenation. Now I'm going to show you the codes which can be used for different operations. The first one is creating a string. There is an explanation of a code which how you can create a string. The second one I'm going to explain is accessing characters. With the help of accessing characters, we can access the characters as we want from the string. Third one is slicing. As per this slicing, we can cut off some of the words which are in string, which helps us to get the words which we needed as per our need. Fourth one is concatenation, which helps to join two strings in one. There is an example of a code how you can use the concatenation operation. Fifth one is length. By the help of the length operation, we can get to know the length of the strings which has been shown. Also, we also have another operator which is known as to be methods. Methods helps to manipulate the string upper and lower class. Okay, now I'm going to show you the whole code how it works. Now I've already written all the codes in the online compiler. Now I'm going to run these codes to show how it works. So as you can see, first one is only writing a code of the whole hello world. It has also printed the whole hello world, but only the part we needed, which is known as to be slicing. Second one is accessing characters. The accessing characters helps to get the accessing characters which we need, such as we have written here 0, which shows only H. After that we have concatenation, which is putting two of the string in one. So as we have a name Alice, and also we have greeting hello world. Now we have hello world Alice as an output. Now we have length. We also have length that help us to understand how many words are being there in the string. So we have 13 words as in hello world.
Hello everybody, my name is Alish and I am going to explain list in Python. So let's start. What is list? List are the order collection of data items. They store multiple items in a single variable. They are separated by the comma and enclosed in square bracket. They are changeable, means we can alter them after the creation. So let's run the code for a list in our interpreter. Here the example, there is 3 students, student 1, student 2, student 3. Student 1 scores 50 marks, student 2 scores 60 marks, student 3 scores 70 marks. We kept all the data in the variable marks. So let's print them. If you want the marks of student 2, we have to print the index number in the square bracket. The index number in list start from the 0 to so on.
Hello everybody, I am Clayton Mendelssohn. Today I'll be explaining you all what is a set. A set is a form of data type in Python which stores data in a single variable. Values that we add up into a set cannot be changed or cannot be altered. Set doesn't have any duplicates in it. It can only store a single value, a single data in a single variable. Now let's take an example. Imagine we have set A with values 10, 50, 20, 10, 30, 40, 40 and 20. In variable A, there are various values which are duplicate. While we run the program, we use the code set of A and the output for the code will be 30, 10, 20, 40 and 50. Here we can see in set of A, all the duplicate value are taken out and randomly the output is presented. Now let's run the code in our interpreter. Imagine we have variable A with values 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30. While we run the code set of A and we give a print command to it, we get the output 40, 10, 20 and 30. Here we can see that all the duplicate values are taken out and the output is randomly presented. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Sumed. I'm going to talk about Boolean. So first of all, what is Boolean? In a Python, a Boolean is a data type that can have one of two values, true or false. Booleans are often used to represent the truth values of expressions. For example, when you compare two values, the result is a Boolean. True if the condition is met and false if it isn't. Let's see this in code. We are going to take values from the user. For that, we are going to take a as a variable int input enter any number and another variable b, and we will assign its value as 5, and then we will print b equals to a. If we run this code and the user gives input as 7, here you can see the output is false, and if we take another input as 5 and then enter it, here you can see the value is true.
Shortly conclude what we learned throughout the video. Firstly, what is Python? Python is a high-level general-purpose programming language designed to be easy to read and write. It emphasizes code readability and allows developer to express concept in fewer lines as compared to other languages like C++ or Java. Let's see about for loop. For loop is a programming construct that repeats a block of code for each time in sequence. It iterates over elements, executing the loop's code for each one. Let's see for while loop. A while loop repeatedly executes a block of code as long as specific condition is true. It checks the condition before each iteration and stops when the condition becomes false. Let's see about dictionary. A dictionary in Python is a collection of key-value pair where each key maps to a value. It allows for fast retrieval, modification, and deletion of values based on their unique keys. What is elif? An elif statement follows an initial if statement and provides an additional condition to check if the previous if or elif conditions were false. It executes its block of code if its condition is true. String variables. A string variable in programming stores a sequence of characters such as letters, numbers, and symbols. Strings are used to represent and manipulate text. Let's see a list variables. A list variable in programming stores an ordered collection of items which can be of different types. List allows for dynamic resizing and provide various methods of manipulating the stored elements. Booleans. Booleans in Python are a data type that represents one of two values, true or false. They are commonly used in conditional statements to control the flow of a program. What is a set? Set in Python is an unordered collection of unique elements. Sets automatically eliminate duplicate values and support operations like union, intersection, and differences.
I'm Madhuta Pandey. I'm from FYGC. I really like this video and it is really easy to understand. It is cleared my all basics. Thank you.
My name is Meenakshi Kanuja. I'm from FIGC. I really like this video. It cleared all my concepts about Python. It is really very easy to understand it.